New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. On behalf of the entire prayer team at New Thought Media Network, we thank you for joining us on this broadcast. You can catch New Thought Media Network prayer time at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And now, let's center ourselves in the words of Ernest Holmes. We must put meaning and belief into our prayers. It is the meaning and mindfulness that is the nexus from which our words come to life.
Good morning, and welcome to another edition of Morning Prayers. I'm your host, Reverend Z, and as always, it's my pleasure to be here with you to experience and engage in the sacred act of prayer. We here at New Thought Media Network seek to bring you the vibration of the divine that resonates with all there is to be all that we can be. And as you know, morning prayers and evening prayers are sponsored here by New Thought Media Network every day, 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. And we are always welcoming your input, your comment, and your prayers and blessings for us as a station to keep doing what we're doing. And so, once again, we find ourselves at the dawning of a new day. Brand new day, chance to reset, redo, and start it over. And as I was thinking about that idea this morning, I came across a quote from Oscar Wilde, playwright, and he said this: "The aim of life is self-development, to realize one natural perfection. That is what each of us are here to do." Self-development. Self-development. Now, self-development takes on many different ways, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And so we are always engaged in this enhancement of ourselves, this realization of ourselves. And I guess the best way to say that and to do that is to say, I am in it to win it. I am here to be all that I can be, and just, try to be an example for myself first, keeping my word to myself, loving myself, reminding myself when I'm off course, and trying my very best to stay on course. And now I just want to say that's the mantra. And before I get too far, I want to just go backwards and say good morning to all of my callers in here this morning. And so I want to say good morning to Ursula. How are you? Good morning. I was so excited about developing myself, I got off track there. Good morning, Wayne. How are you? Sunshine, we're looking good this morning. And Terry, we trust all is well with you. And you guys are doing the thing because y'all are up and at 'em. As my father would say, if you get up past 6 o'clock, you've missed half the day. So we are already good portion in the day, and you guys are up and ready to roll. So that's a blessing. And when we engage in these types of self-development, getting up early, setting a spiritual practice, allowing ourselves to be open for the moment, then we begin to realize and recognize the power of God, the power of prayer, the power of being focused and having a vision of where we're going. And that's what we're here this morning to accentuate with this prayer, so that we begin to embrace development. Now, the thing with development, it is always a roller coaster of a ride. It is not a downhill speed ride all the time. Sometimes there's some uphill journeys that will tax us. But through that development, we become wiser, we become smarter, we become stronger, we become more dedicated to the practice of life, if you will. And then we develop certain nuances within ourselves where we begin to tune in to our intuition and feel vibrations so that we are clear on what it is that we're here to do. And that is most needed right now. We need people who are not trying to figure it out. We need people to know what it's all about and trying to make it happen. And so right now, as we go into prayer, we just know that right here, right now, for all of us here and for all of those who wanted to be here, couldn't be, didn't know about us, everyone that is vibrating at this level of understanding, we know that there is one power, one presence, one creative force in the entire universe. That power is often goes by many names: God, Allah, Buddha, Krishna, all in all, the thing itself. But we know that no matter what we call it, no matter what the name is, no matter how we try to describe the thing itself, the all in all, we know that it is moving and coursing through our lives, through our veins, through our activities, and that we are powered by this great, powerful, creative mind, this source of love, of compassion, of creativeness. And we know that that is who exactly we are. We are that, because there is nothing other than God itself, and everything that is in this universe is an expression of that divine. And so I know right here, right now, that I call forth that for each and every one of us, so that we begin to stand tall in everything that we do, knowing that we are backed up by angels, that we have a source power that never runs out, that is always available. All we need to do is turn on the switch and allow the God force to flow through us, to be us. And so I know right now that as we think about this idea of self-development and creating a vortex within ourselves for God to pour in and activate us, that we do so with a loving heart and compassion, and we open our minds to all things new, and we look at things that need to be released, and we release those because we don't want to be marred down or held down by things that no longer serve us, because they may serve somebody, but if they don't serve us, we need to release them. That is part of development, because that allows us to be free and to cast a new vision and to develop new strengths and new ideas and new creative forces. And so I know that's true for each and every one of us on this call and those who may listen later. And it is in that idea of growth and development and going through the cycle that I give thanks. I give thanks to know that there are times to let things go, and there's time to pick things up, and there's time to go within, and there's time to express outwardly. And so right now, we know that each and every one of us are thankful for that idea, and we are moving into that new phase of life as the new season changes. And we are developing a new set of skills, a new way of looking, and we give thanks. And so it is in that thanksgiving, it is in that great appreciation for life and love itself that we release this prayer, knowing that it has already been framed and laid out on a foundation of truth, and that it will come back to us manifest, pressed down and running over, and providing us with that and so much more. And so it is. Amen, amen, and amen. Well, good morning again. I'll tell you, it is such a beautiful day, and I'm ready to go develop. Don't know what it's going to be this morning, but I will be developing myself either through meditation or taking a walk or something, reading, because that's why we're here, to develop, to be all that we can be, to allow ourselves to be expressions of the divine. And so, as always, if there's anyone that has a prayer request, please forward it to prayer@ntmedia.org. Someone on the team will grab it and pray on it and send some positive energy and some divine creativity to you on that issue. And also, we love your tithes, your support, your gifts, so please forward them to www.paypal.me@New Thought Radio, and we very much appreciate it. And thank you so much for your support. Now, today is Tuesday, as you know, and we got some programs coming up today. This later on this afternoon, we have the Tao, Treasures from the Tao with Reverend Jody Hill Stevenson. So please join in today. That's noontime, Mountain Time. So it should be a great program. And then on Friday, we have a premiere program. I just want to really pump this up, this program on Speaking of Peace, because this is something we can never have enough of. We can never have enough peace. And so this program is going to be led by Dr. Barbara Legier, who's, world renowned, if you will. She's done much glorious work over in Ukraine, and she's here back now. And so please join her and check out her program. It's going to be really, really good, I think, setting off the stage for that premiere program. And I think that's it. We've come to that moment today where it's time to get involved. And so I want to just thank you for being here. If you've enjoyed anything on the program, you've gotten anything out of it, please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend to come on, join us. And as always, I want to leave you with peace and blessings, love, light, and insight. And so it is. Amen.
On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then, peace and blessings.